Hello, good morning, my supporters, family, and friends. Today I'm going to discuss the issue about unsolved murders in the South End. I have uncovered several, so you'll have to bear with me as I try and read my own crazy writing. August the 5th, 2000, a case of Paul Rogers, who was shot outside his flat in Catherine Street. It was set up by his next door neighbour as a robbery in which she received 4 years for the robbery, but no one's ever been convicted for the murder. All these are out on the page which is listed 57 unsolved murders across Merseyside, but in total these are over 100 that go back several decades. Yusuf Sikonko, Tagoff Street, June the 2nd, 2017, shot by a stray bullet after the gun had been fired indiscriminately at a group. There was supposed to be 2 offenders, but down to lack of communication from the community, the case has never progressed. February the 7th, 2015, Kevin Wilson, Smithdown Road, single shot from a Bacow automatic pistol. Several people have been suspected, but no one has actually been convicted of this. Yet one person was arrested for the despicable act of robbing him whilst he laid on the floor dying, in which he took the phone and a ring and dumped the phone, which was found in another part of the city, probably destroying evidence. Abdul Kader, North Hill Street, Tuesday the 26th, 2010. 3 people have been arrested, but they were released for this murder. Hussein Ubad, shot in a car park off Acorn Street, Toxteth, February the 7th, 2001. 8 arrested, however, no one has ever been charged with this crime. Clay Lee Benjamin, Granby Street, October the 21st, 2000, stabbed in the middle of a blues party. Linked to a 2003 shooting of a family of 3 in their Edge Hill home. Makeda Weaver, Valerie and Adrian. Eugene Weaver, the son, was later charged with this murder but acquitted of it. Still no one found for it. A notorious case which probably started the wars was David Ungi, shot on North Hill Street, May the 1st, 1995. Despite the attention of this case, no one has ever been charged or convicted. Jeffrey McNish, March the 10th, 1985. Toxteth Sports Centre, London and Liverpool groups clashed. Stabbed 3 times. Two people, one was charged with a fray, one was charged with perverting the course of justice, but still no one being convicted for the murder. Blake Brown, Southwood Road, St Michael's, October the 24th, 2016. 1 man acquitted of conspiracy to murder Brown. 20 people are arrested, but no one being convicted. I remember this case because I was in the hostel on Southwood Hostel, which was called, on that road, Southwood. The day this man was killed, people heard shots and thought it was fireworks. I think most of the people in the hostel at the time were all interviewed by Old Bill. Nobody's ever been convicted of that. Richie Clayton, Belgrave Road, Egbert, July the 25th, 2001. 2 men unidentified, still unsolved. Curtis Kinsella, September the 6th, 2004, fatally stabbed, Alwyn Street, Egbert. There's 2 other cases as well, both from the Speaker area. One is a woman who died in her house. I think the house was set on fire. And the other one was a professional hit of a major gangster called Smith. He was coming out of a gym and was shot twice by, we understand, a professional hitman. None of these have ever been solved. And it makes you wonder why people cannot get justice in Liverpool, because people will not say nothing. They're too petrified to come forward because of consequences from neighbours. Could be their own family. It could be friends that they're friends with people who've been involved. Some of these people have been involved in criminal activity. So people probably don't want heat on their illegal activities they're involved in. But it's just so sad, isn't it, that families battling for justice and can't get no peace. I mean, why don't people stand up? Right? There's got to be plenty of people who were around when these things happened, who linked to them through friends, associates, family, whatever. You know, give people justice and give them peace. Can you imagine what they're going through? Some of them had newborn kids. You know what I mean? They've never seen their dads grow. You know what I mean? It's just sad, isn't it? Sad indictment on society. How fucking bad it is when you can't even fucking find out who is responsible. You know what I mean? I'm not here to do the fucking job of old Bill. It's their job. It's just that I'm fighting my case, and I thought I'd have a look to see cases in the area I actually come from. And I didn't realise there was so many unsolved. That's only going back to about 1985, so you can imagine if I went back further how many years. I mean, it's just sad. I mean, I don't want to repeat myself. You know what I mean? It's just what does one fucking say to families, especially around Christmas time, you know, birthday times, fucking kids growing up, their wives, you know what I mean, or husbands. Just imagine what they're going through, how lonely they are. Imagine that every time they go for vigils to the grave sites, what they must all be going through. It's just horrendous. Some of these cases are still open, I understand from what I've read. It's just sad, cold case reviews. You think they would do? I mean, just think the advances in DNA. I say that because my own case, we're still waiting for the CCRC to look at the DNA, which they've actually said that they're going to do. So it's one of them things that, you know, justice next year, I'm hoping it comes next year. But for these unfortunate families, some of them I've heard of because they're high profile. anybody can help them. Fucking, you know what? People can campaign on their behalf. You can put it out there, you know what I mean, for people to become aware of these tragic fucking stories, because they're all tragic. Someone dies, it's sad, but if someone gets killed, it's even worse. You know what I mean? The pain that people's families go through. We don't know. We don't know what people go through. You know what I mean? And probably the people who committed these heinous crimes, they don't give a fuck. They're still walking the streets. Can you imagine if these people fucking killed someone else? There'll be fucking serial fucking killers walking the streets. Or are they just normal abiding citizens now? They're just going about their lives as if nothing. And yeah, people hold secrets. Well, I hope they do get justice themselves, and I hope 2026 is a way forward for all of them. You know what I mean? I just thought I'd raise it, you know what I mean, as an issue. I mean, regards my own case, just to show, you know what I mean. It's a sad indictment on the community that you come from. That all these murders happen. People are taking away their sons, daughters, husbands, wives, and yet everybody remains quiet, too petrified that they might be the next victim of whoever is responsible for these crimes. I hope you can all look forward to 2026 with aspirations of hope that something comes out for you on these cases, and I'll keep you updated on mine. And until then, have a fantastic new year. Don't get too drunk. Keep safe, keep well, and thank you once again.